Oh, hello. So nice to see you. Welcome back to Alex Dan Fan 320's channel. And this is my first video about the world. Ow. Sorry about that. I just got this arm here. It just cracked a bit. Now, as I was saying, we are today going to learn about volcanoes and where they are. Well, if you're curious of how many volcanoes there are, then I'll tell you. So, there are like about 1,500 volcanoes that have erupted on land and on the ocean for the last 10,000 years. Well, that's a lot of volcanoes. But we're going to learn about them right here. Volcanoes can acquire on every continent except for Australia, Antarctica, South America, some parts of Europe, China, and Alaska and Canada. I think that's all. Well, there's some volcanoes on Earth. Well, this is a book of fire from below. We're not reading that. We're going to learn about the world. It's on the map here. All right, let's get to the volcanoes. All right, so the first volcanoes I'm going to show you are on North America. North America, they're not the most countries that have volcanoes. Well, it even has a volcano that's questioning of what if a supervolcano had exploded today. Well, the most volcano that everyone's super duper curious about is the Yellowstone supervolcano in here. Yellowstone National Park is hiding a supervolcano right between the chamber of the forest. Well, as you can see, it had 3 level 8 eruptions in the last 2.1 million years, 1.5, and 640,000. No. In 640 million years ago. Yeah. And it shot 1 kilometer of the entire volcanic gas. Volcanoes cause difficulty breathing and death. Like, you see, volcanoes can get a little bit dangerous, but what is more dangerous is when they shoot out lightning and the other stuff. One time, I was dreaming about saving the galaxy, and yeah. We were checking this volcano. Well, I'm not going to tell you it. It had erupted in 1883 and then shot a lightning bolt straight at me, and it caused me to have death. Well, look at me. I'm still alive right now. Well, that's not what you're watching this video for. Anyways, let's just get talking about volcanoes. We're a little bit off track. Now we're back on track. Now, as I was saying that there is also another volcano there's another supervolcano besides the Yellowstone one. A volcano named La Garita is one of the biggest volcanic eruptions ever. Well, there's a volcano that is a lot louder than the La Garita eruption. Well, it doesn't even say the words on the map, but we do know that La Garita is on the United States. Is it on the United States, really? Well, according to the book here, it happened 27 million years ago at La Garita, where the dinosaurs were still alive. La Garita, yeah, well. According to the book, yes, it's in the USA. and it was 5,000 cubic kilometers long. That's a long way. And it also spread it all the way here in let me have a look. I think I know, in Brisbane, Australia. And it's even being heard in Madagascar as well, even Africa. Sorry if my voice changes. Just because I just got my germs stuck in my throat is blocking my speaker. Now, as I was saying, there's another supervolcano that is located right in Indonesia. The Toba supervolcano, located on Sumatra, Indonesia. We don't know where it is, but we do know that the Toba supervolcano is on Indonesia here somewhere, which is on Sumatra. Well, there's Sumatra. I forgot about that. Sorry if my knee's in the way. Anyways, Toba shot 1 kilometer of volcanic stuff. Also, I think somewhere in here in South America was buried 1 meter of the volcanic eruption. And also, well, yeah. It was even more louder than the 1883 eruption. Well, according here, Toba's eruptive volume, it was 2,800 cubic kilometers. And it even just shot it in Canberra, Australia. And it was even being heard in Antarctica, right here. So let's just close up the book. Anyways, let's just get to the world of volcanoes. Well, in here in 1980, like about a few years ago lately, Mount St. Helens erupted with 24 megatons. Well, the Tsar bomb just shot 50 megatons, and it's still more powerful than the U.S. eruption of Mount St. Helens. Like, you see, volcanoes can be more powerful than Tsar bombs. In here, well, a Tsar bomb, I knew how it's more powerful because I was been watching real life lores videos, one of them, and it was about tsunamis. Like, you see, volcanoes can be a bit more dangerous than tsunamis. Plus, some volcanoes cause tsunamis. Even a landslide to occur, mega tsunamis. Well, let's have a look in here. And Mount St. Helens had a mega tsunami that happened in 1980, just like we talked about earlier. Anyways, yeah. And it was least, and it was less powerful than the Tsar bombs. It was like 50 megatons, and it's 50 is the biggest number, bigger than 24. Now, let's travel to the Philippines. Well, one of my friends had a holiday in Philippines for a week. Well, my friend Alina, she had a holiday in Philippines. Well, I think Alina has to be 600 times careful because there is actually a volcano. You know why she has to be very extra careful? Why? Good question. Because there is actually a volcano in the Philippines right here. Mount Pinatubo. it erupted violently in 1991. We don't know how many megatons it shot out, but we do know that it erupted right here. And we don't know what the volume was. Well, and it even erupted, and some ash. I think they just some magma went into the Philippine Sea. Like, yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Indonesia. There is a volcano that had erupted in 2017, last year. In Bali, where my nana lives, is right here. And one of the airports had been cancelled because a volcano named Mount Agung had erupted explosively. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's just travel to Italy. Here we are. We're in France. But that isn't where this volcano is actually in. We're gonna get on a train. That's better. Now we're in Italy. So, we're in Pompeii, Italy. And the volcano, let me get back to the book. There it is. In August 1879, Mount Vesuvius had erupted in here, and it caused an earthquake. Yeah. Well, and it killed 3,000 and 10,000 people. That's a lot of people. But, well, yeah. And take a look in here. And it even has a volcano that erupted with a full ash. Yeah. And it was low battery. As I was saying, this iPad needs to be charged. But before this iPad dies, we don't have enough time to explain all about the volcanoes. Let's just get on to the last volcano. Well, it's the loudest sound ever. In here. In 1883, in winter 1883, on this volcanic island of Krakatoa, which is right here, and it erupted with 200 megatons. That is a lot times more powerful than the Tsar bomb. And, well, yeah. Well, a passenger jet taking off is only 150 decibels. But the Krakatoa eruption here generated a so very terrifying estimate of 310 decibels. That is crazy, man. Alright, guys. I think that's all for today. I'll see you later on the next channel.